Keep it going for Dree Fryer, everybody! Alright. One time Dree told me to shush, she went like this. I have to go up right after her to make that joke. One time I waited 2 comics and everybody forgot. Coming to the stage next, everybody. This guy's great. He travels a lot. Excited to see him. Mr. Kevin Garofalo.
She can still do anal. I'm not a fan of anal. It's kind of a crapshoot. Yeah, my name is Kevin Garofalo. I'm actually down here. This is like my parents. They're New York Jews. This is like their end point, Florida. I'm in North Carolina still. That's like the halfway point. That's where we go for midlife. I was driving down here and I was reading the bumper stickers. There's this guy that's like, the closer you are, the slower I go. It's like, why not just get the bumper sticker that says I'm a dick? And then there's the next one that's like, my 4th grader is an honor student. It's like, that's just meaning like your life was put on hold when you have a kid and you have no accomplishments of your own. But it's better than like the next one that's like, my bulldog is smarter than your 4th grade honor student. That's like, I'm bitter because I can't have kids. Then I saw the Prius. It's like, war is not the answer. And it's like, dude, we see you're driving the Prius. We get it. My mom, Jewish mom, crazy. She's always wondering this. Why are you still single? It's like, I don't know, Mom, because I drive a Prius, I have a cat, I play Magic the Gathering. There's a lot of reasons, Mom. I had a roommate until last year. I have my own company, right? Fancy way for saying I'm unemployed. Like, coming down here to take care of my mom is a fancy way of saying like I didn't make it in life and I need to be with my parents now because I need a roof over my head. It's given me a lot of time though, because my mom watches a lot of TV. I watch a lot of TV with her now, and I haven't seen TV for a while, so they still have commercials. Didn't know that was a thing. And she's watching like Lifetime or Hallmark. That's what 65-year-old women do. And I saw like this commercial. It's always like 3 commercials in a row. It's like tampons versus maxi pads, or tampons are so super absorbent, blah blah blah. And then you got like the Vagisil, do you suffer from vaginal dryness? And finally it's like, Monostat 7, your 7-step daily treatment plan for yeast infections. You realize it's like the same woman in all 3 of these commercials? Like, what the fuck is wrong with her junk? I had no idea, but I don't want that. Which is strange, because that's what I've been doing. Like, I've tried to find people to hang out with in St. Pete's. That's where my parents live. And it's all like 60 plus that play bridge, which is my mom. Or St. Pete's Beach, which is all meth heads, I think. And I don't do that, so I like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to an old standard. I'm gonna hop on an online dating site. And that's very interesting in St. Petersburg. I've never seen so many people. There's like education, some high school. All right, I did not know that was an option, but fantastic. I hadn't online dated for a while. I loved online dating back in the day. I was on Craigslist. That's where I did it. And people were like, why? And I was like, because girls like a guy that lives dangerously. And what's more dangerous than meeting somebody from Craigslist? I learned to see what like the ad said versus what they really mean. Like when you see like the looking for a Southern gentleman, it means buy me dinner. Or like looking for stability, it means I just finalized the divorce. My favorite was when you saw like the letter U represent the word U and the letter R represent the word R. And that meant you were going to end up on To Catch a Predator. When online dating failed for me, I started doing what I call dating outside the box. Not the box, but like just kind of like thinking like finding the wounded gazelle on the Serengeti. Like there's the girl over there, she's got the hunchback, but the pickup line I used was like, shit. Something about camel toe and hunchback. Forgot that. I hadn't told that joke for a while, but there was another girl I met. She was in a wheelchair, and the line that I used on her was, "Did you fall from heaven? Is that why you can't walk now?" And then there was a girl, like, I didn't even like use a pickup line on her, but like we hooked up. I was very drunk. She was probably also very drunk, because have you seen this body? She woke up, she smiled this big toothless grin at me. I was like, fuck, how did I miss that? How did I miss it? She was missing like 3 teeth. And she's like, you want to be friends with benefits? And I was like, yeah, you should call me when you get full dental. I will say, my job, I do digital marketing for a living. Marketing is all about slogans and branding and all that shit. So I'm going to end you with this. I knew I wanted to do this for a long time because I watched commercials a lot, and I always find myself thinking in ad slogans. Like the other day, I was deciding on whether or not I should go see a hooker, but everybody knows tricks are for kids. I decided to listen to Nike and just do it, so I hopped in my Chevy. I was like a rock. I drove down to the local Walmart where prices are always low, and I found one of the greeters. Tried to stick in her ass, but she told me to think outside the bun like Taco Bell. So like Burger King, I told her to have it her way. She's having it her way. I couldn't do like damn thing. So like Gatorade asked, is it in you? And like JCPenney, she said it's all inside. I'm glad I decided to listen to Nike and just do it, because hookers are kind of like Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. For a while, like McDonald's, I was loving it. But like IHOP, she was come hungry and I left happy. That's all I got for you tonight, guys. Have a good night. Welcome to the stage of the next comics. Thanks for coming out and supporting local comedy.
Keep it going for Kevin Garofalo, everybody. I know you guys set up, so you might as well come up now and start opening your stuff. Hey Kevin, are you related to Janine Garofalo? See what I'm doing is I'm stalling so that you can come up and
Holy
do your
fuck.
stuff.